What up, everyone? Happy Avengers! I hope you enjoyed the movie as much as I did, because I thought it was fantastic. So I wore some fancy glasses to celebrate the occasion. So, we got my geeky goodies. So let's get into some reviewing. First, items in the box. We got a t-shirt. So this one was interesting and kind of weird. So it's kind of a crossover between Alien and the Kool-Aid Man. So very, very interesting theme. It's like almost cool, but kind of sick and weird in the same way. I haven't totally gathered my thoughts around it. It's like kind of funny, but kind of weird. So it's cool. Yeah, I think I like it. I think that is. And this is they got it printed on a different type of shirt. So this is Port & Company, which is actually a little bit better than the Gildan brand. Feels nicer. Yeah, a little bit nicer quality. Not as fitted as some of the other ones out there, but it fit okay. And it's the heavier cotton, so it's not like super thin or anything like that. So yeah, very interesting choice in shirt. But okay, that's our shirt. Next, we got a Funko Pop. And we got Ash from Evil Dead / Army of Darkness. So this one's fine. This is a cool pop, but I just feel like it's a little bit generic, I'd say. Like, I always encourage these companies to do, like, if they're going to pick a pop figure or something from Funko, because Funko is just so all over the place, to try and be as creative as possible. Obviously, it's ideal to get, like, an exclusive one, but I know those are hard to come by. So I always like it when they do something a little bit different, like a paint variation or just something out of the ordinary. When I see ones like this, just like an earlier box had Captain America, there's nothing wrong with it. The character's fine and it's a pop figure, but it's too generic and it's too broad. I like it when boxes have a little bit of variety. So it's not a bad thing, but it's also not a great thing either. It's just kind of there. So, Ash. And then the next item we got, super weird. So this is called a handicorn. And basically it's 4 hooves and a unicorn head that you put your fingers in and pretend that it's a unicorn. Which has got to be by far the weirdest thing I've ever seen in a box ever. And I'm not even sure like what this would fall under as a category. It's not really like collectible. You're not going to display it. I don't know, this is a very odd one. So, handicorn. If you ever wanted your hand to be a unicorn, your dreams have now come true. Like, this is the happiest day of your life right now. But, for everyone else, it's very weird, kind of awkward. So, I don't know how to feel about that. Weird one. And then, lastly, I like how they always wrap their stuff. That's kind of nice. We got some of the Bertie Bott's beans, the Harry Potter ones, the ones with really weird flavors. And then we got a little pin from Cabbage Patch Kids. So just a little like safety pin style pin, depending on whatever you want, from Cabbage Patch Kids. So that's all that was in the box this time around. And we obviously got our little pin with our theme on it. And the theme was Mystery Mashup, which could mean anything, and apparently it did. Apparently that was the theme. Really fucking weird stuff all together. Like, the theme was no theme. Mystery Mashup. Okay, so the theme was random, basically. So, that's all I have to say about the items. Let's just jump into the value. The shirt, this had a decent design on it. It's printed well. It kind of depends on how you feel about it. It's like semi-funny, semi-disgusting in the same way, so I think I'll wear it. I'll try it out. I think I'm going to wear it around people and see what their reaction is to get a final opinion, because I'm kind of mixed about it. It could go either way for me. But they printed it on a different style shirt, which I appreciate. It's not the normal Gildan brand, which sucks. And it's actually a tagless one, which is nice, and it feels decent quality. I don't think it's going to fit super. It's definitely not a fitted shirt. I know that right off the bat. But it seems like a semi-decent quality. So I think this would easily get a $12 to $15 value. No problem there. Next, the pop figure. So, like I said before, there's really nothing special about this. It's a very generic pop. I don't think this is hard at all to find. He's a very popular character, especially with the horror community, so I'm sure most people already have him, if anyone's into horror. If not, it wouldn't be hard to come by. So like I said, not bad or anything, but not great either. So, $10 value, that's all it gets. The Handy Corn. So this I looked up and did a little research, and this is all over the place. So this gets around a $6 to $8 value. If I saw this in a store, like I could see somewhere like Spencer's selling something like this. Maybe Hot Topic, because they sell some weird stuff too. If it was in a store, it would probably be around 10 bucks, because they mark up their stuff. And it comes in a package and everything, so it's nicely packaged. But I've never seen this in a store, and I can't imagine anyone trying to seek this out. So the online prices were more around $6 to $8, so that's what I'm going to value it at, $6 to $8. And I think that's reasonable because, honestly, even if this was sold in the store, I could see people not buying this and this going on clearance and being sold for even cheaper. This is like a very specific thing, and I can't imagine what use this would be for, other than to like entertain a child or something like that, which is fine, but if that's the case, it's not really fitting in this box. But again, mystery mashup. This is a mystery. Done well. Well done. Hit that theme right on the head. Good job. So, the beans. These actually go for around $5. Even in like candy stores and stuff like that. This goes for a couple bucks. Like online, you can get them, and like even in candy stores, like at least like 3 to 5, but closer to 5 on these, because although they are just jelly beans, they are specialty. They have like interesting flavors, and it is branded. So, actually around $5 for some jelly beans. And then the pin is $1. How do I know? Because it says 99 cents on there. I have no idea where they got this from, but it looks old. Has a little cardboard backing in there, but $1 on that. So, the value on this one, on the low end, was $34, and on the high end was $39, which isn't a great value. You paid $25 for this, so you definitely got more than you paid for, so wasn't a bad box, but you didn't get a lot of value. Nowhere near double or anything like that, but you got like close to like $10 more, which is okay. That's not great, but it's not awful. I've seen a lot worse, so if you got more than you paid for, it's okay. But taking into consideration that the stuff in this box was just weird and random. You know, not all boxes have a theme, and they don't need to, but I think they would have been better off saying this didn't have a theme than saying this like mystery mashup and trying to pull off a theme with just like random stuff. I feel like they almost had like an overstock of items, so they were like, well, we have to have a theme, what should we do? Like, just tell them it's a mystery mashup theme, like, oh, fuck it, like, just put the shit in there and sell it to them. So I feel like this was just leftover stuff that they couldn't quite match up together, because I'm really not seeing any common theme. Like, the beans and the corn are like fantasy theme, and then the pop and the shirt are like horror theme. So it's almost like 2 sets of leftover themes got put together. So I'm really not pleased about this one. Again, not a bad box, but it was just random. The things weren't that hard to find. The t-shirt was okay. So I'm only going to give this a 5 out of 10. I'm going to put this right in the middle, because you did get what you paid for, and so it's technically worth the money. But considering that the stuff isn't hard to get, and a lot of it you probably wouldn't have wanted, that does bring it down. So it may not have been worth the money for a lot of people. So I wouldn't give it any lower than a 5, because I wouldn't put it in the bad region, but it's definitely not in the good region either. So I think right in the middle, 5 out of 10 is a reasonable score. So let me know what you guys think. Are you just as surprised and weirded out by the freaky shit in this box? Or did you love it? Did you think it was perfect? Are you so happy to make a corn out of your hands and terrorize people in your creepy shirt? You let me know. Anyway, this has been my Geeky Goodies. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know in the comments what you think. Love you all. Peace.